Dear friends, what if everything you believed about love after 50 was quietly destroying you? Here is the truth nobody speaks aloud. When we are young, we chase relationships desperately. When we grow older, relationships begin chasing us. But wisdom demands we stop, breathe, and ask the harder question. I constantly meet people who tell me, Prabhuji, age is just a number. I smile gently and reply, yes, age is just a number, but maturity never arrives automatically. At 20, love is pure excitement. At 30, love demands adjustment. At 40, love becomes responsibility. But after 50 and 60, love must become peace, purpose, and purity of intention. Let me share 5 profound reasons. Not borrowed from books, but drawn from what I have witnessed in life, in others, and deeply within myself. When we are young, chaos feels magnetic. A little drama makes everything feel electric. Missed calls feel romantic. Emotional turbulence feels like genuine passion. But as life advances, something fundamental shifts inside us. The very things that once created excitement now silently consume energy. After 50, the soul stops asking for thrills. It begins demanding tranquility. I have encountered countless people in their 50s and 60s who are financially secure, socially respected, and rich in experience. Yet they confide in me, Prabhuji, my mind never rests. When I probe deeper, the answer is rarely about money or physical health. Almost always it involves emotional complications, unrealistic expectations, festering misunderstandings, creeping insecurity, or paralyzing fear of judgment. A romantic relationship at this stage introduces emotional layers that the heart simply lacks the stamina to process anymore. At this age, energy is genuinely precious. Recovery slows dramatically, both physically and emotionally. What once felt manageable now feels crushing. The mind quietly protests, why has life suddenly grown complicated again? In youth, heartbreak heals quickly. In later years, recovery crawls. Emotional stress directly attacks health, elevating blood pressure, disrupting sleep, wrecking digestion, and stealing peace of mind. Doctors treat visible symptoms, but emotional unrest damages invisibly from within. Peace is not boredom. Peace is absolute clarity. Peace is waking up without a single anxious thought. Peace is sitting in silence without craving constant stimulation. After 50, peace grows more valuable than popularity, more precious than burning passion. I have witnessed elders who chose graceful simplicity over emotional entanglement. Their evenings feel calm, their conversations carry genuine meaning, their laughter flows completely effortlessly. And I have equally witnessed those who desperately attempted reliving youth emotionally. They spent their days constantly explaining, hiding, defending, and worrying. Krishna states in the Gita that the truly wise person maintains an undisturbed mind through both sorrow and joy. After 50, life already delivers enough unavoidable challenges, including declining health, aging parents, and children's mounting responsibilities. Why deliberately invite optional chaos? At this beautiful age, the heart deserves genuine rest, not another rehearsal for exhausting drama. Peace is not loneliness. It is liberation from unnecessary noise, and liberation, my dear friends, remains the highest luxury of later life. So many people confuse love with desperate validation. They claim they want companionship, but secretly hunger for reassurance. I am still attractive. I still genuinely matter. I have not yet turned invisible. This need feels deeply human, but after 50 it becomes genuinely dangerous when left unchecked. Validation resembles sugar entirely. Instant energy, long-term damage. Praise feels wonderful. Admiration feels intoxicating. Desire feels powerful. But the precise moment that attention diminishes, insecurity expands immediately. Now you are dependent, not truly connected. I have witnessed highly accomplished individuals, powerful leaders, successful business owners, seasoned professionals, who surrendered inner dignity because they began seeking external approval instead of anchoring self-worth from within. When self-respect stands firm, you stop needing constant reminders of your value. After 50, life has already handed you overwhelming evidence of exactly who you are through your struggles, sacrifices, lessons, and hard-won achievements. If that evidence still feels insufficient, no romantic attention will ever fill that hollow space. Self-respect means feeling genuinely comfortable with who you truly are, not with who you desperately perform for others. A relationship built entirely on validation slowly devours dignity. You begin compromising values, concealing truths, giving emotionally beyond capacity, all simply to sustain someone's flickering interest. I have encountered elders who walk entirely alone, yet radiate quiet confidence. Their eyes carry unmistakable peace. They require nobody's confirmation that they matter. They know it completely. And I have equally encountered others surrounded by crowds yet hollow inside. True maturity arrives precisely when you stop outsourcing your worth entirely. After 50, the deepest goal is not being desired. It is being perfectly aligned with your conscience, your values, your life's purpose. Remember clearly, admiration fades, attention eventually shifts, but genuine self-respect endures always. And the one relationship that must never fracture, especially in these later years, is the sacred relationship you maintain with yourself. Every life stage carries a unique responsibility, a specific dharma. Youth exists for building everything. Middle age exists for providing everything. Later life exists for guiding others and freely sharing hard-earned wisdom. When we confuse these distinct stages, quiet imbalance enters immediately. After 50, the people surrounding you, your children, younger relatives, students, and society itself no longer seek romance from you. They seek unwavering stability, patient guidance, and emotional safety. Your consistent actions speak infinitely louder than your purest intentions. I have witnessed families where deep trust fractured not through deliberate immorality, but through emotional confusion and painful misunderstanding. Even when intentions remained completely pure, consequences cut deeply. Relationships at this age rarely affect only two individuals. They ripple powerfully across entire families. In Indian culture especially, elders function as emotional pillars. When that pillar trembles, every structure above feels suddenly unsafe. Children rarely express this openly, but confusion, quiet hurt, and deep disappointment settle permanently inside them. This concern extends far beyond societal fear. This is about profound responsibility. When you are young, mistakes primarily hurt you. When you grow older, mistakes wound many surrounding you. Krishna beautifully teaches that detachment is never abandonment. It is pure wisdom. After 50, emotional restraint becomes genuine strength, never mere suppression. Choosing deliberately not to complicate life becomes an act of deep love toward your entire family. Guiding future generations requires authentic moral authority. That authority erodes quickly when personal life choices raise painful questions instead of inspiring quiet confidence. Dharma protects peace always, not merely your own, but everyone intimately connected to you. Loneliness means feeling fundamentally incomplete. Aloneness means feeling gloriously whole. After 50, the heart seeks depth over intensity. It seeks genuine understanding over hollow excitement. Romantic attachment demands constant emotional maintenance, endless expectations, continuous reassurance, precious time, and draining explanations. Companionship, however, offers pure presence without suffocating pressure. I have witnessed elders genuinely flourish through deep friendships, spiritual communities, peaceful morning walks, meaningful community service, and comfortable shared silence. These connections nourish the soul without depleting it. Romance frequently demands complete exclusivity. Companionship gracefully allows natural expansion. Romance asks desperately, "Am I your absolute priority?" Companionship asks warmly, "Are you truly at peace?" After 50, peace matters infinitely more than possession. You need nobody to complete you. You simply need someone who never disturbs your completeness. True companionship honors space, respects individuality, and grows organically without force. Romantic attachment at this stage frequently disguises deep insecurity as tender affection. Wisdom means consciously choosing what genuinely supports inner growth. After 50, every relationship should add beautiful lightness, not unbearable weight. As the physical body ages gracefully, the soul grows increasingly vocal. It begins asking profoundly deeper questions. What truly matters now? What will permanently remain? What unnecessary burden am I still carrying? After 50 and 60, life subtly redirects focus from constant accumulation toward liberating release. Not every soul hears this sacred call, but those who do discover extraordinary peace. New emotional attachments only tighten knots precisely when the soul is working hard to loosen them. This precious phase is intended for deep reflection, devoted service, heartfelt gratitude, and genuine spiritual clarity. I have witnessed people dedicating this sacred time to devotion, mentoring, and profound inner growth. Their eyes shine with completely different light. Their mere presence calms everyone around them. And I have equally witnessed those who relentlessly chased youth emotionally. They remained perpetually restless, deeply afraid of aging, terrified of pure silence. Youth rightfully belongs to the body. Wisdom eternally belongs to letting go. These final years are never meant to prove you remain young. They are meant to prove, beyond all doubt, that you have truly grown.